Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. My name is Nisha and I love fragrances. Today I want to come to you to show you my weekly lineup, fragrances that I pulled for this week. So if you want to see what I wore, please stay tuned. Again, I would say these are not in any particular order. I just grabbed everything that I wore and I just going to show you randomly. So the first one I wore was Possessoir. This was so pretty. I actually walk with this in my bag to work because I don't usually walk with fragrance to top up, but I know this one doesn't have the best longevity, so I wore it, and guys, I refreshed and I smell absolutely delicious. Okay, now, oh my goodness, I do, I would hear people compare this to the Narciso Rodriguez Rose Rose, yeah, the one that I love. I would hear them comparing it. I'm like, I don't get the vibe. But listen, this day that I wore this, I totally was transported to that fragrance. It does smell similar. So if you like Musk Rose Noir, you would love this one. When this dried down, I was getting vibes of that. And I'm like, wow, I now get what people say. Because I heard it before and I'm like, nah, I don't understand this. So this has quince, this has fruits, it's just a bright, fresh, summery scent. As I said to you before, I am squeezing the living daylights out of my summer fragrances before it gets hot. I mean, no, not before it gets cold. So I wore Possessoir and I absolutely enjoyed her. She's beautiful. Like the more I wore her, the more I understand what the hype is. I've always loved her, but I felt like I fell more in love with her this time I wore it, if that makes sense. So yeah, Possessoir from BDK. Up next, I wore this fragrance and I got so many compliments that day. I was like, Guys, I don't own the original Balder Freak because I feel like I don't need to own it because I have Oakcha's Gold Gem. This is so close to the original, okay? I am not even playing. I sent a sample of this to one of my friends who loves Balder Freak, and she was like, girl, I cannot tell the difference. Guys, this is such a bright, fresh, uplifting fragrance. And I felt like since I got this fragrance, I let it sit for a while, and I felt like it's more, like right now, I feel like it's more potent than it ever was. This lasted me 4 hours, okay? 4 hours. And this has notes of bergamot, lemon, neroli, African marigold. It has hearts of jasmine, violet, black amber. Yeah, listen, everything. This is Balder Freak in Oakcha's form. This lasted 4 hours. That day I wore this fragrance, no lie, it was like 5 hours later I started to be around more people, and 3 people that I went into contact with from a distance. One was like 10 feet away because the wind catch me from behind. He was like, girl, I can smell you all here. I was with another girl. She's like, ooh, you smell so fresh. You smell so good. And somebody else that day gave me a compliment. Listen, 3 compliments in one day. I think that's damn good, okay? And everybody said I smelled fresh and clean. It's such a pretty scent, very crowd pleasing. If you know Balder Freak, then guys, I don't need to introduce her, but this is a more affordable version of it. And trust me when I tell you, it's so close. So I thoroughly enjoyed this. And guys, when I sprayed this, you know what I did? This is a new one that I'm talking about. And this is Santal Umeshu. This is a new fragrance from Sense of Wood. They sent this to me for review. Guys, this mixed with this, boy, I sprayed a lot of this, but then I went in like 3 sprays of this. So it gave this fragrance a little bit of woody element, a little bit of sandalwood in the mix, but not too much, because this is not a heavy fragrance. It lasts long, but it's not heavy. This Umeshu fragrance, it's Santal Umeshu, a very sandalwood forward fragrance, but it has a very sharp green elementate from Divana note, I should say. And yeah, the opening of this, I'm not a fan of. I have to wait till dry down for this to actually smell really good on me. But yeah, at the opening, no, not my vibe, because it's too green in the opening. but when it dries down, it's very good. But as I said, I pair these two together, and baby, nobody is smelling better than me. Okay, I smell so good. I got 3 compliments, and that just sealed the deal. Okay, it sealed the deal. Moving on. Next day, as I said, I'm still in summer mode. Okay, I pulled out Tibet. She was purring all day long. This fragrance, it's very strong. She is so beautiful. To me, this is feminine. This is sexy. This is summertime in a bottle. This has some green notes. It's bright to the opening with some bergamot. This has an amazing peach note. Tiziana Terenzi have this distinctive peach that they use, and you can smell that DNA in this. Guys, this has a lot of florals. It has a sand note. Yeah, a sand note. Could it be any more tropical? It has coconut. It has musk. Guys, this has a cotton candy note, okay? So your girl was smelling delicious. I did not have to top this up one bit because this was purring all day long. 9 hours plus, I can still smell it on me. Mind you, as I always say, your girl sprays heavily on her clothes. So I wore a bit and I was feeling myself, okay? Feeling myself. Next, I pulled out my baby here, Tamarindo. This was my first ever Memo Paris fragrance that my husband purchased for me on one of our anniversary a few years ago. This was my gateway to Memo Paris. I absolutely love the house and I own quite a few from them. This, my friends, is sweet, it's fruity, it's warm. To me, it has a sensual deepness to this fragrance. It has patchouli, probably that's what it is. Guys, let me give you the notes for this fragrance, okay? So this has bergamot, cardamom, mandarin orange to the top. Then you get a delicious pineapple note. There's some florals, but it's jasmine and tuberose, but I'm not a white floral person, but it works so well in this. This has coconut, it has peach, ylang ylang, it has patchouli that gives it a little bit of depth, and the base is of vanilla and benzoin. So all these in a nice, sweet, creamy base. This is so stunning, and Memo Paris Fragrances has no problems with longevity. So again, I did not have to top up, and I constantly smell myself. Did I get any compliments that day? No, because I really wasn't around people, and people these days, they act all stupid. Like, people think it's hard to give somebody a compliment, but bruh, I be running you down, locking you out, like, yo, excuse me, ma'am, what are you wearing? I'm not ashamed to ask people what they're wearing. I love to know what they're wearing. And I think when you ask people what they wear, they're like, they feel, you know, special. They're like, oh, I'm wearing so and so and so. But anyway, I wore Tamarindo, and she was giving, okay? She was giving. Up next, the other 2 days, I had some combos, okay? So let me show you what I wore. So I don't know if it's Instagram or YouTube or what, but I was looking at AI, and she was talking about Mr. Cologne, talking about this combo. So you know, I have a little the notes on my phone. Every time I hear a combo, I'm like, because your girl forgets, okay? So AI spoke about this. She said, Mr. Cologne said to layer Instant Crush with Delina. Well, girl, that same day, I layered these two, and whoa, this is a beast, and this is B squared. So listen, these together, I was projecting, leaving trails, snapping necks, listen, snatching compliments. I was on a roll, okay? I smelled freaking amazing, but I put less of this because I didn't want to overpower this, because that's what they said to do. So I put in like 5 of these, and then I went in with like 3 of these, and baby, guys, whoever invented this combo, Mr. Cologne, then this is a combo that you guys need to try. Put this on, forget about it, and leave your trail. Leave your imprint on people. People are going to be like, what the hell are you wearing? You are smelling insanely good. So guys, this combo, listen, I smelled myself all day long. These two are powerhouse. So, you know, go less of this and more of this. Insane combo. So try them. Up next, I discovered this by myself, okay? So nobody don't be taking credit for my thing. because I was watching Marcy's video one day about, I don't remember what it was. She was talking about her favorite fragrances or whatever. So I'm like, oh, you know, sometimes you're looking at people's videos and you're like, oh, I haven't worn this in a long time. Oh, I haven't worn that in a long time. So, oh, my mic is falling out. Sorry, let me put it closer, guys, so you can hear me clearly. Yeah, so I'm like, oh yeah, I absolutely love Oud for Greatness. Let me grab it from my bag of tricks. Hold on. She was talking about her favorites or something, and I absolutely love Oud for Greatness. So your girl went and sprayed this all over. Now, you know, I think this is the most lethal, one of the most lethal fragrances I have in my collection. It's very, very strong. So this is your lavender, I think it has nutmeg and whatever, right? It has all that stuff in it. So this is a more dry fragrance. To me, this is a kind of dry oud fragrance, right? It's not very juicy, as I would say, but it smells freaking amazing. And I'm like, And then she spoke about this one. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I sprayed this, and I'm like, oh, I want to spray this because, you know, when you going through your collection and you sniff, you're like, So I sprayed this, and then I was just going through more stuff, and I saw this, and I put it. I'm like, But I get trigger happy when I open fragrance. I'll be like, anybody next to me getting sprayed. Seriously, anybody who knows me, don't let me hold a fragrance bottle in my hand because I will be spraying it. Anybody's next to me, they're getting it. They'll be running from me. Anyway, so I sprayed this and I'm like, idle-handedly open this and smell it. And I'm like, oh, I like you. And I go, bro, listen, when I tell you this two together was freaking insane. I smelled so good. Now this is dry and potent and oudy, and this is juicy and decadent and rich. This has saffron, this has saffron. Guys, when I tell you, this gave this the sweetness it needed. I smelled amazing. I called my friend one time. I'm like, girl, try this combo. She's like, damn, girl, this is an amazing combo for the fall winter. Guys, try these two together and let me know your thoughts, baby. Now go less on this because this is dangerous, and then spray this all over. I smelled myself 11 hours later, but eventually this died down and I could only smell this, but baby, I was smelling so good. So guys, this is Spicy Looks approved, okay? This is my combo, just remember that. Anyway guys, that's it. These are the fragrances that I chose this week, and baby, when I tell you, I was smelling good. I had a good week with compliments and everything. So if you guys have tried these, let me know your thoughts. What did you wear this week? Have you guys brought out your fall fragrances as yet? Don't let me watch you side eye, okay? No fall yet. Transition, yes, but not fall yet. I ain't ready for that. Guys, until next video. Oh, wait, stop. Did you subscribe? Please. I'll wait. Go hit that subscribe button. It's right there. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Guys, and I have a bunch of links down below, so you can click on them, check out what I have, okay? Get some discounts while you can. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next video, be safe, be kind, and smell fabulous. Bye now.